Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to take a quick look at this foldable e-bike from Hitway, the BK6M. It's got a lot of nice features packed in here for an affordable price. I've been riding it around a little bit here, and very comfortable foldable e-bike, kind of a standard configuration for a lot of the e-bikes that are foldable on the market. And this one comes in right around, I think at this point we're $700, MSRP about $1,000. We'll start kind of towards the top of the bike here, and the handlebars, you can see it's got a nice straight handlebar there that has the throttle control here under the right hand grip, and I'll show you a little bit of what it's got. It's got some nice torque to it. This is level 3. It's locked out at 20 miles per hour, but I'm sure there's a way in the computer there to display to get that so you can go a little bit quicker if you wanted. But it comes from the factory with a 1, 2, 3 assist adjustment. It is, like I said, a very torquey type of motor at 750 watts, so it'll get you up there pretty quick without any trouble. We have the battery meter, which I did fully charged. It's 14 amp hour battery, so my experience, it should get me about, a little, maybe under 20 miles doing 20 miles per hour. So that's kind of my calculation on a 14 to 15 amp hour battery, at least from my experience. It's got some nice 3-inch tires instead of 4-inch tires, so you're going to maybe a little bit more distance, being that it's more of a lightweight type of road tire, which is kind of nice. It's got a kind of a cool little bell here. I like this bell. Easy to operate, and it's loud, and it's got the double ding right off the bat with one pull, which is kind of cool. You've got your brakes over here and your Shimano shifter, 7-speed. Down towards the front we have our LED headlight, pretty bright standard headlight there. We've got the fenders, which are metal, which is nice, so they're not plastic. Got some mechanical brakes front and back, rear hub motor, rear brakes, rear seat that's padded. I don't know if it's really rated for a passenger. It doesn't come with pegs or anything, but I think the bike itself is rated for standard 300 pounds or so-ish altogether. And it is a removable battery, 14 amp hours like I mentioned. The seat post is suspension seat post, which is really cool to see, considering that you can also flip it up to be able to remove the battery when you need to charge it. Although you can charge the battery as well with it just sitting inside here. It's not a big deal. You just gotta roll the bike into wherever you have the charger, I guess. The seat is really nice. One of the best bike seats I've seen on a e-bike stock from the factory ever. It's really got a nice plush leather seat there. Stitching looks really good. Has the relief cut in the middle. And overall, just a really comfortable looking seat. I've been riding around here for a little bit and feels very comfortable too. Again, rear metal fender. Nice to have those so you don't get dirty. Rear LED light that does double as a brake light. Here's your 7-speed Shimano Tourney TZ. Comes in a number of different colors. You see, got the blue one here. Front fork suspension, non-adjustable or lockable. It's kind of a standard fork suspension, which does work well. Going down the trails and over here locally, and wasn't having any troubles hitting some of those spots that are a little bumpier than others. Overall, real nice bike, out of the box for the price. It'll get you into the e-bike market without breaking your bank. It's got a lot of nice components on there, so you won't have a lot of troubles with breakdowns. And fairly quick. I'll tell you, that motor's pretty speedy. So we'll take a look here at acceleration. Top level of 1 is going to be at least from the factory, which these are usually controllable, but you can see there it's about 9 miles per hour. So we'll go ahead and pop it up to 2. You can see there now. Top speed for 2 is about 15.5 miles per hour. We're going to go to 3, but we're going to turn around here. Mechanical brakes work pretty well. If you're not familiar, there's a difference between mechanical and hydraulic. The hydraulic have fluid, the mechanical is worked by a cable. I like both. Hydraulic is usually a little bit more smooth, where these mechanical ones are easier to maintain. So if you're not really wanting to do a whole lot of maintenance, maybe that's difficult or whatever the case may be, mechanical may be more beneficial for you. But we'll go down here this stretch on passenger assist level 3. About 20 miles per hour or so, a little under, 19.8. But you can see it got us there pretty quickly. And again, come to a stop pretty nicely, nice and quiet. This bike is very smooth and quiet, which is what I like. Those 20-inch by 3-inch tires are really nice riding tires for the road. I wouldn't do probably a whole lot of trail riding, although it's probably capable of doing it. Just wider tires are usually more beneficial in those circumstances, fat tires, if you will. But this is a good size for the road. It's not too loud and very smooth. So that's kind of the pickup, the torque of the bike. Top speed again out of the box is 20 miles per hour. There's probably a way in here, maybe if I hold the plus and minus, to get into some of these other settings that you can adjust. I'd have to take a look at the manual to see what those are. I haven't done that yet. But you can change your passenger assist levels, your speed limiter in there, perhaps be able to go a little bit quicker. With the 750 watt motor, you should be able to do probably right around 26, 27 miles per hour in good conditions on a flat surface, generally with that type of motor. So but overall, I really like this bike so far. It's nice and smooth. Like I said, it's one of those type of budget e-bikes that are foldable and can get you where you need to go. The battery will last you, a good amount of time. If you're pedaling with the passenger assist, you could probably pull 40 to 50 miles out of here without trouble, I would imagine. And with the throttle only, like I said, going max speed generally the whole time, you can get about maybe 20 miles out of it. So it's a commuter bike that you can definitely use in the cities, in urban areas, and just go and have some fun. You could throw it in the back of a boat if you needed to, or perhaps the back of your car. Be able to take it somewhere with that folding ability. And for around $600 to $700, depending on the day, that's definitely affordable, budget worthy. So hope this helps somebody out. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, look forward to doing some riding on this bike. And until next time, take her easy. Here's the package it comes in. Here's everything that comes in the package, including the bike tire pump. That's kind of like a free add-on. The locking cable, which is also a free add-on, as well as the multi-tool that will help you assemble the bike, which we'll do here shortly. And here we have the full assembled bike minus the tire reflectors and the reflector that they provide for the front of the bike that you can put on the handlebars. I'll go ahead and slap those on later. So let's go ahead and take a look at the specs of this bike. Hitway BK6M. The motor is 750 watts with rated 58 Newton meters of torque. The battery itself is 14 amp hours, 48 volts, 672 watt hours. Here's a picture of the seat post. That is, again, a suspension seat post. So you got technically front and rear type suspension. And the seat is really nice. It's got a real nice plush type of feel to it. Got the relief cut there, which is really nice. And for removing the battery in the back here, you do have a lever as well. That should release the bike seat to pop up there, allowing you to go ahead and take the battery out easily. Has a really nice trigger, Shimano 7-speed transmission. It's got a twist throttle, looks about like a half twist, with ergonomic grips on there, which is really nice. You have the black and white LCD computer here display, and here are your front and rear brakes, which feel like they're from the factory in good shape. Hiding over on the left side of the handlebar is a bell. Very easy function. Here's the computer again. The controller, we'll go ahead and turn it on just by holding the power button. Power's up. And I believe we have 3 levels of power assist, which we can adjust in the back end settings if we wanted to. If I hold the negative button here, the minus button, it'll go into a walk assist mode and take off here real slowly, but it'll still go forward for you if you're needing to go up a hill. If I hold the plus button, it'll turn on the front LED light, pretty bright, nice LED light there, as well as the rear tail light, which I don't know if I'll be able to get this over here, but should double as your brake light. If the bike is in the off position for the headlight, the brake light still works, which is nice. A lot of times you'll see that those don't work when the headlight situation is off, but this one does. And of course you have the rear seat over the basket, which I don't know if it's really rated for a passenger, but I guess someone maybe less than 100 pounds, you could maybe squeak on there if you're not heavy as well.